Hemanshu.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. What an amazing turnout. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. And a huge thank you to the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation and Cibc and all the other sponsors for putting on this amazing event. My name is Hemanshu Mehta, and I am the captain of Team Snehal. I have the honor here today to share with you the story of my sister, and this is actually our 8th year participating in the Run for the Cure, in the CIBC Run for the Cure. We first began participating the same year my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer at the young age of 31. From the moment she received the diagnosis, Snehal assured us that she was going to beat cancer. She was determined to fight for her family, and especially her daughter Dia, who had just turned 1. 5 months after her stage 2 diagnosis, my sister's cancer had metastasized to her liver and bones, and the odds were not in her favor. However, she had convinced us that she would live until she was 75. That was her words. For 4 years, Snehal underwent countless treatments. During this time, Sis never let cancer get the best of her. Her positivity was infectious, her faith second to none. In spite of having stage 4 cancer, my sister persevered and was there to celebrate her daughter's 5th birthday. She really did have us convinced she would live to be 75. So when she passed away in 2012, we were devastated. Those who were touched by her will attest it was the quality of our existence that far exceeds the quantity of time we live. And for that, I am ever grateful we had 4 more years of memories with her. I believe she lived 4 more years thanks to advanced treatments she received, made possible by the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation and events like this today. What drives me to participate every year is the imagination of her actually living until she was 75 and never having to worry about my daughter, my niece, my wife, my sister, or mother having to endure what she did. In a sense, all of us here have something in common. We are survivors. I'm so inspired to see those of you here today who are fighting cancer or have beat it. And for everyone else, you are probably here because cancer has touched your lives in some way. Let's promise ourselves we'll come together like this every year and show the world that we are not alone in this fight. As I look out at the sea of pink, I'm so optimistic that we can find a cure that will one day save millions of lives. To close, I wanted to share a story about how life is full of miracles. Last year, exactly 2 years after my sister had passed, on the same day, my wife and I welcomed a beautiful baby girl to this world. She arrived a week in advance of her expected due date, and we knew this was more than just a coincidence. In honor of her aunt, we gave our daughter Mira her middle name, Mira Snehal Mehta. We believe this is the universe's way of telling us that we will continue to make a positive impact, then that we will persevere. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a very touching story. I had the pleasure of speaking with Hemanshu on my morning show on CTV Morning Live this week, and I'm glad that you had a chance to share it here today. And sorry, I'm a little choked up hearing you speak and seeing all the faces of your family here, but it's good to see so many supporters and so many of you out here for the same reason. We have the Survivor Parade. Would you like to do the honors of making the introduction to the Survivor Parade?
I'd love to.